Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Weaver Podcast, where words come alive and stories connect us to something deeper. Today, we're meeting someone truly special, Luna Vale. She's not just an artist, she's a traveler between worlds, the outer and the inner. Her art feels alive, almost as if it breathes emotions. Luna, welcome to the podcast. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. I've been listening to your episodes for a while, and it feels like I finally stepped into this little universe of voices and stories.
So, Luna, your name already sounds like it belongs in a poem. Tell us, who is Luna Vale? Where did this journey begin?
It's funny because Luna isn't my real name. I started using it when I realized how deeply connected I felt to the moon. I've always been fascinated by light and shadow, both in the sky and inside myself. My art began as therapy, and somehow it became my path.
That's beautiful. Art as a mirror for the soul. Was there a specific moment when you realized this was more than just a hobby?
Yes, I was painting one night during a storm. Suddenly, the power went out, and all I had was candlelight. I looked at the colors in that dim light, and it was magical. That's when I knew I wasn't just painting. I was listening.
You said something really interesting. I was listening. What do colors say to you?
Oh, they whisper a lot. Each color has a vibration. Blue tells stories about calm and distance. Red is about truth and courage. When I paint, I'm translating what emotions want to say but can't in words. Almost like you are a translator for the invisible. Exactly. Sometimes I feel more like a messenger than a creator.
You often paint in silence, right? How does solitude shape your art?
Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. When I'm alone, I can hear my intuition clearly. People fear silence, but that's where the muse hides.
That's poetic. Do you ever struggle to find inspiration?
Not really. Inspiration is always there. It's just that I'm not present enough to see it.
Many describe your paintings as spiritual. Do you consider yourself a spiritual person?
I think we all are in our own ways. For me, spirituality isn't about religion, it's about connection. When I paint, I connect with something bigger than myself, something that doesn't need a name.
And does that connection change your everyday life?
Definitely. I see beauty in the smallest things, the way sunlight hits a cup of tea or how someone laughs. It's all sacred if you pay attention.
You live part of the year by the ocean and part in the mountains. Why this duality?
Because both teach me something different. The sea teaches me how to let go, and the mountains remind me how to stand still. It's balance, movement and stillness, flow and structure.
That sounds almost like yin and yang in motion.
Exactly. I paint with that philosophy in mind.
Many artists talk about emotion, but you talk about energy. How do emotions become energy in your process?
When I feel sadness, I don't try to push it away. I give it form. I paint it, dance it, breathe it. That transforms it. Every emotion is just energy looking for a way to express itself.
So your art is a kind of alchemy.
Yes, emotional alchemy.
Do you have any daily rituals before creating?
Yes, I light incense, play soft music, and sit in silence for 5 minutes. I ask myself, what wants to be born today? It's a small moment, but it changes everything.
That sounds grounding, like creating space before creating art.
Exactly. Art needs space to breathe.
Your paintings often include visible brush strokes and raw textures. Is that intentional?
Absolutely. I think perfection kills soul. Imperfection is honesty. It shows that a human being was here, feeling, failing, trying again.
That's profound. Do you think we fear imperfection too much?
Yes, because we mistake it for weakness. But imperfection is where the heart lives.
Many listeners struggle to create because of fear of judgment or failure. What would you say to them?
Fear is part of the creative process. It just means you care. I always say, make friends with your fear. Invite it to paint with you. It usually calms down when it feels seen.
That's such a gentle way to deal with it.
Gentleness is power too.
You often talk about listening to colors, silence, emotions. What's the secret to listening deeply?
To stop planning what you'll say next. Just be there. Real listening is love in practice.
Do you hide stories in your paintings?
Always. Some are mine, some are from people I've met, some are dreams. Each piece is a little universe, and I never tell the whole story. I leave a door open for the viewer to enter.
So your audience completes the artwork.
Exactly. It's co-creation.
You chose the name Luna. Do you follow lunar cycles?
Yes, I use the moon as my clock. I start new projects during the new moon and finish them under the full moon. It's a reminder that everything moves in cycles. Creation, rest, release, rebirth.
That's poetic and grounding at the same time.
It keeps me in rhythm with nature.
You sometimes teach art retreats. What's your biggest lesson for your students?
That they already know how to create. I just help them remember. It's never about learning technique, it's about unlearning fear.
What would you say to someone who's afraid to follow their dream?
Dreams are like seeds. They only grow if you plant them. Don't wait for confidence. Start scared. Start small. But start. The universe meets you halfway.
Luna, this has been a truly beautiful conversation. If you could leave one sentence in the hearts of everyone listening, what would it be?
You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real.
That's pure light. Thank you, Luna Vale, for sharing your world and for reminding us that beauty begins where control ends.
Thank you. It's been wonderful, truly.
And to our listeners, take a deep breath, look around, and notice something beautiful. We'll see you next time on the Weaver Podcast.